I didn't think these things would be a topic this year. It's certainly not at this point, but here we go again.
Indiana Fever players, all right, are getting called into question. Indiana Fever fans are getting called into question today. We got one post on here where somebody's literally calling, they're talking about there should be a boycott. That's what it really is, of the All-Star game over player safety.
The WNBA has initiated a full investigation after Angel Reese reported that fans verbally targeted her with offensive remarks following her tough loss against the Indiana Fever. However, what's unusual is that there is no video or audio evidence supporting these claims.
Following is a statement from the WNBA regarding yesterday's game in Indianapolis. The WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. Now, I agree with strongly condemning racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms, and I agree they have no place in our league or in society. Agree.
What we do have is footage of Angel Reese being thoroughly outplayed by the Fever, while Caitlin Clark delivered an impressive performance. Is this just a convenient distraction from a tough loss on the court? Do you think the allegations are true? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Now let's take a closer look at what really happened.
Look, Angel Reese supporters are losing cabin pressure as we speak. It is ugly. I mean, ugly. Some of the most vile, hateful things I've ever seen are being said on Twitter X right now. This should have nothing to do with skin color, but they're making it about that. You better believe it. The sports players, just like any other sport, they're open to criticism.
So, what usually happens when a basketball player faces a tough loss on the court? In some cases, claims of racial verbal abuse arise, often without any concrete evidence. That seems to be the situation with Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky after their heavy defeat by the Indiana Fever.
I would not have put out a statement about anything until the actual investigation was concluded. I do not see the benefit of the statement now. It makes the story 10 times bigger than it was. So from that kind of standpoint, I just don't get it.
Let's break down what Reese and her supporters actually claimed happened after the game. Social media quickly erupted with posts accusing Fever fans of making inappropriate remarks toward Reese. These text-only accusations spread rapidly across Twitter and Instagram, gathering thousands of retweets and comments within hours. In response, the WNBA promptly announced an investigation as part of their No Space for Hate initiative.
Really hope this isn't in response to some of the stuff that's been floating around on social media in the last day or so. Allegations made in text form with no backing or any video or even any evidence that the person who's making them was in attendance. And the thing about sounds, which has been debunked by other video evidence. I really sincerely hope that the league did not respond to that.
But hold on. Despite these serious allegations triggering a full league investigation, not a single video, audio clip, or independent witness has come forward to confirm the claims. Think about that for a moment. In an arena packed with thousands of fans, many recording every moment on their phones, alongside numerous broadcast cameras and courtside microphones, no evidence has surfaced. This isn't how it usually plays out when fans actually misbehave. At sporting events, we typically see proof almost immediately. Remember when a fan threw popcorn at Russell Westbrook or when someone in the front row verbally challenged Caitlin Clark last year? Video evidence appeared within minutes, not days. Yet here we only have text posts as supposed proof.
Number one, let me put it out there. I don't believe for a second that Indiana Fever fans were yelling racial slurs where there were television mics down by the court. I don't believe it. They would have gotten thrown out of the arena. So don't let that narrative, it would be everywhere. Somebody would have it on camera. It would get leaked. It would be online right now. Going after the Chicago front office about clear racism and uneasiness the players feel playing in that arena. I'm off the W. I can't support a league like this. It's nuts. This is crazy. This basic ugly bee is so hateful. That's why her and her family keep funding bot accounts with Dave Portnoy. What? To slander Reese and then paying off ugly ass poor black C words to defend her and sell out their own. I mean, the crash out is Angel Reese acted like a total and complete idiot, and it got called out for it. Over a take foul. Stop it. We all know what's behind this.
Well, the regular season is here, and we have no more time for flirting, folks. We have no more time. It's time to get serious about our business. And Caitlin Clark handled her business game 1. 20, 10, and 10. 20, 10, and 10. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, what did the kids say? Belt to ass. Oh yeah. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Indiana Fever destroy, obliterate, run out of the gym the Chicago Sky. 93-58.
And of course, there was the heated moment with Clark and Reese was booed and all that stuff. But I've been to a lot of sporting events, and in my experience there was nothing out of the ordinary. There was nothing that would make one think, oh, this is a hostile environment. Not even close, really. You know, it was a friendly, fun game atmosphere. And of course, yeah, fans got into it after that moment. So I am just really hopeful that it isn't what a lot of people are thinking it is, and the league overreacting to and feeding into social media speculation, because that would be a horrendous.
Boston, 13 rebounds, 19 points. Aaliyah Boston had 5, including 3 in a row. One of them was on Angel Reese. Angel Reese, offensive rebound. Angel Reese misses 2-point shot. Angel Reese, offensive rebound. Angel Reese misses layup. I mean, we're right back to where we were last season. I told you guys not a lot was going to change.
Lob it in, now a good position. Clark pulls, deep one, left wing. Caitlin Clark is her. Natasha Howard able to lay it in. Boston, her jumper is good.
I think we have a group that's much like the Pacers. We've got a lot of great balance.
Still on the bounce. 3 seconds to go in the half. Caitlin, left wing, off balance 3. Got it! Caitlin connects ahead of the halftime buzzer. She is 1 of 1. A screen. Clark, 1-3. Buries it. She starts 2025 with a triple-double.
On the nuclear fallout, that's exactly what it's been, over the take foul, as Caitlin Clark is calling it, and that's a great way to say it. It was a take foul. She was trying to prevent a wide open layup, although one could argue that she might have missed it anyway, on Angel Reese, and then Angel Reese went absolutely, utterly berserk.
And Aaliyah, can you kind of go through the little issue there, what happened when you got the flagrant, Aaliyah, you got a technical. What kind of happened there?
AB got the tech?
I know.
Wait, what?
I got the tech?
I didn't know that.
Oh,
First of
no!
all,
I know.
let's not make it anything that it's not. It was just a good play on the basketball. I'm not sure what the refs saw to upgrade it, and that's up to their discretion after watching the initial whatever happened during the play and then whatever happened after.
After watching Caitlin Clark's flagrant foul on Angel Reese and the aftermath, there is no way Angel Reese can continue the lie that she doesn't dislike Caitlin Clark. Know what hatred looks like. Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. Not some basketball rivalry hate either. Hate. And there is a lot of history there with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You guys remember last year when Angel Reese celebrated Kennedy Carter getting that flagrant foul on the hip check against Caitlin Clark? You remember that? On the sideline, just, yeah, baby, get her, you get her. So why do I think Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark? It could be the fact that Aaliyah Boston had to save Angel Reese from ending her career. This is a still shot. After the foul that Caitlin Clark put on Angel Reese tried to hit her. But if it wasn't for Aaliyah Boston putting her arms in the way, Angel Reese would not be playing basketball anymore because she was going to sucker punch Caitlin Clark.
LaShawn McCoy, hell of an NFL player. Now he's at FS1. Man, for y'all who try to compare Angel Reese to Caitlin Curry Clark, should knock it off. It wasn't close in the college or pros. Watching this game, they're on two different planets. Yeah, from a basketball standpoint, they're not close. They're not. It's not even an argument anymore. You got a super duper phenomenal transcendent star versus a character actor or a role player.
End of the story. It's a win-win-win. Fever looked great. Caitlin Clark looks like she's going to be the MVP of the league. Angel Reese made a fool out of herself, and we won by 100, and I won. So we're back in the good mode, back in the winning. Yesterday was tough with the Celtics, but we're back, baby, and it all starts with who? CC, 22, Caitlin Clark. Went to game one, Caitlin Clark show, triple-double, 20-10-10, Fever win by 4.